Sometimes people fancy that they know more about a particular subject than they actually do. And they really believe this is true until you bring up a pertinent question about that particular subject. And they just kind of stand there with that deer in the headlights look. They're caught between recourse and indecision. Their mind is moving 100 miles an hour. You can smell the smoke and hear the gears turning. And finally, they just quit digging that hole deeper for themselves and shrug their shoulders. And they admit that, maybe they don't know as much about this particular subject as they thought they did. Here's a term you've heard before. Perfect evil. Perfect evil. If I were to ask you to define perfect evil, to give me the meaning of that term, could you do it? Could you do that for me? Most people think they probably can, until they get right down to where the rubber meets the road. And then again, there's that nonplussed look, that deer in the headlights look, and they're not quite as up on the subject as they thought they were. Perfect evil, what is it? It is simply the total absence of God. Perfect evil does not emanate light. It generates only darkness. Perfect evil is not redeeming. It is only damning. And perfect evil is alive and well today. I've had people tell me, you can have a little of both and still be all right. I can tell you that I'm a Christian while I'm practicing the dark arts. After all, I don't consider myself to be a Satanist. I don't consider myself to be a dark worker. And my answer would be to them, you shouldn't consider yourself to be a Christian either. Because darkness and light never can occupy the same point in space and time. It's either one or it's the other. It's either benevolent, that of light, or it's malevolent, that of darkness. And it's one or the other. It can never be a kind of, sort of, little of both. And I know what I'm doing. And what are you trying to tell me? What I'm trying to tell you is that there is a total absence from God when you are dealing with perfect evil. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And perfect evil is all-consuming. It will wrap itself about you. It will pull you into it. And you, in short order, will cease to be the person you once were. Perfect evil will devour you. And it's very good at what it does. And perfect evil is alive and well today. So if anybody should ever ask you to define perfect evil, just simply take the short road and tell them perfect evil is the total absence of God. And that's it in a nutshell. While you still can, while there's still time enough left for you to do this, accept and believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Become one of Jesus Christ's own while you still can. And don't put this off, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to anyone. Until next time, this is Stephen. Talk to you when the wind shifts. See ya. Bye.